Hey everyone, welcome to episode 10 of Find the Error. In this video, we are going to be using a mapping rule. So we have been asked to graph the following function using a mapping rule, and this function is y equals 1/2 x subtract 3 squared plus 1. So we can see that this is in vertex form, and this function looks as though it's a quadratic because it has that square. I love quadratics. So let's go ahead and identify our transformations. We have a vertical stretch of 1/2. We have a horizontal translation of 3 because it's the opposite of what's being done to the x. And the vertical translation is what's left over at the end. That's a 1. We got all of our transformations. I'm going to go ahead and put a base quadratic table up here on the screen, and these are the points that would be on an original parabola. So I'm going to go from -3 to 3, and we get our y values because we just fill in the x values to y equals x squared, so 9410149, and now that is a base quadratic table. And we want to transform that table using a mapping rule. So I'm going to go ahead and create a mapping rule. Our mapping rule will say that each point, x comma y, must be transformed so that it becomes x plus 3, comma, 1/2 y plus 1. This is based on the transformations that I identified earlier. I can create my little transformed table so that I can get my new set of points, and my transformed table is going to be x plus 3 and 1/2 y plus 1. So let's go ahead and add 3 to all of our x values. So we started off with a -3. We can transform that by filling it into the x plus 3 and turn that into a 0. The -2 plus 3 is 1, -1 plus 3 is 2, and so on. We can figure out the pattern and work our way down the table until we get to the 6, because 3 plus 3 is 6. In the second half of the table, we're going to have to take 1/2 those numbers and add 1. So we can work out our first one, because we have the 0 multiplied by 1/2 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 1 times 1/2 is 1/2, plus 1 is 1.5. And we can continue our way down this, multiplying each number by a half and adding 1 until we get all the way to the bottom where we have 6 times 1/2, which is 3, plus 1 is 4. And this gives us our modified, our transformed table. We have all the points. All we have to do now is put them on the graph. So at 0 and 1 and 1.5, 2 and 2, 3 and 2.5, and I'm trying my best here to make sure that I put my little dots in the right spot, and I have, subpar dot drawing skills, but they're about going in the right spots. And we get all the way up to 6 and 4, and I can actually go and get a little line tool here, and I can connect these dots in about-ish. It's a straight line. Oh, a straight line. Well, our graph is complete, but I was kind of expecting that it was going to be a parabola. Seems to me I made an error. Did you see where the mistake was made in this problem? Did you catch it early, or are you going back now to look and see if you can find it? If you were a clever little cupcake and you found the error, cheers to you. I'm so proud of you. Don't spoil the fun for everyone else, but I hope you had a good time, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you play next time. Cheers.